This is Jen. Wanted to share with you 3 important tools and what makes clarity different, and the suite of 3 tools that I spoke to you about in the last video. So number 1, how do we control our thoughts? What is happening with our thoughts? How do we monitor our thoughts? Number 2, figure out what lights you up. How do we figure out what lights you up? Not me, not anyone else, not what we think people should be doing or what other people think we should be doing, but what lights us up? And number 3, how do we take that into long-term action? So we have many tools, and one of them is number 1, figure out how to shift your thoughts. Where are you? What's happening throughout your day? And how can you monitor, shift, and change that? So that's this amazing tool created by Kathy Hawk, the founder of Clarity. And the journey map, the river, this is how to sustain and how to take this into long-term sustained action in your life. And the second tool is figuring out what lights you up. So we go on a deep dive and figure out and have you be a 24-hour energy detective. So let's dive into number 1 in this video. So number 1, how do we monitor and maintain our thoughts? This was like a golden ticket for me the first time I saw it. So what is this? This is, let's go into the simplest version. This is called a choice point and attention guide. And you can see here that there are words below this gray line. There's a gray line here. This is called the transition line. These are words below, and these are words above. The words below are ineffective thinking, things that are going to limit our belief system, things that are going to get us potentially stuck or that are causing us to be stuck. And then we have thoughts and words that are above the transition line. These are more effective thinking, more effective thoughts. So when I would get stuck in fear, for instance, it was amazing because it's recommended to check out the opposite of fear. It's a like color line, right? There's this red line here. The opposite of fear is trust. So what would it be like if I realized that I was in a moment of fear, that I was worrying about whatever it may be, a project that needed to be completed, money that may be coming or not coming in, clients that I promised something to and haven't gotten something to, and instead of going below the line and thinking in fear, what would my life look like? In 17 seconds, we can actually reshift and re-guide our mind, our brain chemistry to focus on trust. Trusting all possibilities, trusting that I know what I'm doing, trusting that I have the ability to provide, and trusting that I'm going to show up for my team in a robust and powerful way, trusting that the money and the finances and resources are coming in and they're flowing and I'm taking action steps that are getting me closer to that happening. So this is one of the many, many tools that we will be sharing throughout the coming months. And in this choice point and attention guide, there's also powerful and profound questions in the back. So asking yourself every day, what's different? What's different in the last 24 hours? There's always going to be something. It might be the weather, it may be something else. Even if nothing feels like it's changed, nothing feels different, the cells in your body are different today than they were yesterday. I should say in my body, all of our bodies. Our brains are working a little bit differently. You may have gotten less sleep or more sleep. You may have slept better or worse. So asking yourself and figuring out what's different. Next question, what worked and what didn't work in my performance in the last 24 hours? Nobody else's. Something that is so unique and specific to Clarity is it is focused on you. It's focused on me. How did I show up today? What worked in my performance in the last 24 hours and what didn't work? Elite athletes focus on this all the time. They're constantly watching game tapes and watching their performance and what they did and how they can improve or adjust and letting go of what didn't work. So profound questions. And what didn't work in the last 24 hours, all removing complete judgment. Did I eat something that I didn't want to last night? Did I not make it to my exercise this morning? Something is different today. and something didn't work in your performance in the last 24 hours. So then the big key there is no judgment, removing all judgment. Checking in with your personal field. What is the state of my mind? What is the state of my body? What is the state of my spirit? Not often, I don't think. We're just in this drive mode. It's kind of a trending thing right now to be on task and have so much going on, so much on your plate. So stopping and giving yourself just 30 seconds, asking yourself, how is my mind? What's the state of my mind? What's the state of my body? What's the state of my spirit? What are you grateful for? Gratitude is a game changer. This is something I began practicing so that I could focus on the above the line words when I first started implementing and integrating clarity into my life. And the simplest thing we can do to shift our mindset, shift our thoughts, is to focus on gratitude. I'm grateful I can breathe. I'm grateful I can see you through this video today. I'm grateful that I can speak. I'm grateful I can hear. I'm grateful that I have the ability to walk. So many things that we can be grateful for. The big grandiose things we can be grateful for too, but I always love writing down at the end of my day the things that I'm grateful for, the bed that I'm sleeping in, the roof that's over my head, the car that I get to drive in, the gas that I get to pump into my car. So many things. Just focusing on gratitude can be a game changer for you. And then the last question is, what is your intention? Mindfully taking a moment, taking a breath, and figuring out what your intention is. It is my intention to be able to share powerful and profound tools with you that have shifted and changed my life. If I can impact one life today, I know I'm on track. I know I'm making a big impact in this world. So thanks for joining. Make sure that you subscribe, click on the bell below so that you can receive notifications when our new videos are coming out. We have so many fun things in store for you for 2020. Thanks for joining me.